Thank you for joining us on IJF News. I am Malpemo Ashon. This week, the Executive Council approved a policy for regional juvenile competitions. The Executive Council also appoints a 3-man committee to advise on girls under 15 and under 17 competitions, and Kumasi to host the KGL Foundation under 17 Inter-Regional Championship in May. The Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association has approved a policy document and a support structure for juvenile competitions across the 10 football regions for the 2022-2023 football season. The policy will serve as a guide for the regional football associations to run their juvenile competitions in the year under review. Key amongst them is a special reward system for winning coaches, emerging talents, that is, top scorers and best players, as well as trials opportunities in the national under 17 and under 15 teams for the best players and top scorers. Also, the regional champions automatically qualify to play in a national under 17 Inter-Clubs Champions League and a capacity building for coaches of sides that qualify for the national championship. Extracts from the document. Under 13 players can play for under 15, and under 15 players can also play for under 17. Only one player from under 13 should be able to play for under 17, and 5 players from under 15 can also play for under 17 on a match day. The goddamn young referees must be involved in the officiating of all matches. The duration of all juvenile competitions should be as follows. Under 17 should be 45 minutes per half, making 90 minutes. Under 15 should be 40 minutes per half, making 80 minutes in total. And under 13 should be 25 minutes per half, making 50 minutes in total. Scouting of players will also be done during the juvenile leagues to open up the selection process for the junior national teams. The Ghana Football Association has set up a committee to advise the Executive Council on the introduction of under 15 and under 17 girls league and how to generate interest in those competitions. The 3-man committee is chaired by the Northern Regional Football Association chairman, Alhaji Abu Hassan. The rest include Robert Duncan, chairman of the Central Regional Football Association, and Linford Asamoah-Boadu, chairman of the Eastern Regional Football Association. The 3 football association chairmen are to come up with modalities, recommendations, roadmap, and implementation plan for the implementation of a regional under 15 and under 17 girls competition. Currently, there is only one tier, that's the Division 1, at the regional level aside the Elite Women's League that involves 20 clubs and the Women's FA Cup. This is to boost the growth of women's football as part of the GFA's player development pathway for the women's game. The committee has 4 weeks to submit their initial report to the Executive Council. The Ashanti Regional Capital, Kumasi, has been selected to host the first edition of the KGL Foundation Under 17 Inter-Regional Championship in May. The regional championship will run alongside the Under 17 Inter-Club Champions League that started 2 seasons ago. The 10 regional football associations are expected to select the best Under 17 players from their juvenile competitions to represent their region in this year's edition. The Ghana Football Association in October 2021 announced KGL Foundation as juvenile league sponsor with an amount of $1 million for a period of 5 years. The first 2 editions of the Under 17 Inter-Club Championship that featured 12 clubs from the 10 regions took place at Magdan and Medina Astroturf in Accra. Mal FC won the maiden edition of the Inter-Club competition after beating the Greater Accra champions Desidero FC, while Accra-based Great Corinthians defeat Tamale Republicans to win the 2nd edition in September last year. The Football Association will on yearly basis rotate the venue for the regional championship as part of efforts to take the game to every corner of Ghana, create excitement, bring back the love, and to ignite the passion. Thank you for joining us. Follow us on social media at Inside Juvenile Football for more updates. I am Malcolm Ashon.